Hello guys, what's going on? T-Maxter here. We are back in Minecraft Build and Chill. It has been a bit of a hot minute. I hope you guys enjoyed that replay mod time lapse of me building this storage room. It's about time. I was making a chest monster inside of our smithing house over there, so I decided it was about time that I make a proper storage room. And this one, honestly, I don't think we'll really need another storage room. I mean, at some point we might, but I feel like most of the things in here, there's tons of room for expansion. We can keep adding barrels all over the floor and even up here. Oh, actually, no, then you can't open that. But like right here, so there's tons of room for expansion. But let me just show the interior a little bit. This is where all the stone blocks are, wood blocks. I'm just putting crafting stations underneath the stairs. This is other blocks, and then this is miscellaneous items and stuff. Second floor, we have redstone stuff and golden or valuable stuff, potion and enchanting, and then ores. And then up in the attic, we have our friends Fred and George. And this is just for bulk stuff, bulk storage when I have items that overflow that don't fit in the chest. And I designed this so that from any floor with your elytra, if you're skilled enough, you can fly in and out to the desired floor that you want. Oh, look at that. Flawless. Yes, I hope you guys did enjoy the time lapse. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. And there's going to be lots of building in this episode, so I hope you guys are ready. But first, I have to be honest. I recorded this and built this like a year and a half ago. I was planning a whole, I recorded a whole episode for episode 19, and it was going to be a preparation episode, getting ready for the future of this town. And that's pretty much still what it is, but I'm not going to be using hardly any of the footage I recorded doing all the other stuff, but I will tell you about it and then overlay clips while I run around this world and talk about it. So basically what I did, this was like preparing for the future of this world. I went on an exploring excursion because I wanted mangrove wood, because this was back when mangrove wood was brand new. And so I explored all the way up here, found a bunch of cool places that could be cool for building at some points. And then I went down this way a long ways, and here we have a mangrove. So I got mangrove over there, and then I came back. And along the way of going to get the mangrove, I ran into a pillager tower, if that's what they're called. I don't know what they're called. Pillager tower, and got some allays. Unfortunately, the allays did not survive the trip back because I crossed a big ocean and they were lost in the unloaded chunk because they didn't keep up with me in my boat. So rip the allays, but who cares? Who needs them? And then I've just been collecting a bunch of different blocks. I've collected a bunch of geodes, so I have the cool amethyst purple block. I've been collecting quartz, all the woods, all the stones, you know, just been taking advantage of my mine shaft over there that we made in a recent episode. Recent as in episode 18, the last episode. And then you might notice I have netherite. So I did go into the nether. I probably died about 15 times. And I collected enough netherite to get all my armor, all my tools, and my tools are all like amazing. They're all super good. This is the silk touch pick I have, but I also have a fortune one, and then I also have one that just has efficiency 5. And then my what is this called? Trident. My bow, although I do prefer to have mending on a bow, but that's okay. And then yeah, all my tools are great. And then everything. We have so much of everything. We got it all for the enchantments and stuff. So we're living a pretty good life here. While we were getting netherite, or in between getting it, I collected 3 wither skeleton skulls. So we can fight the wither at some point. We're not doing that right now, but we can do it. And then we'll be able to get a beacon. I've never gotten a beacon legit in this game, ever. I have killed a wither a few times, but I've never well, I might have crafted a beacon, but I've never made one with like full iron blocks and everything. I've never done that before, so that'll be really fun. Oh, and what else? Yes. We all know the elephant in the room. The sticking out like a sore thumb. Not really. This building, the chimney though, is sticking out like a sore thumb. That's for sure. I do like this bridge, but the house, So you might notice, I need to get me a telescope. You know what? I'm going to get me a telescope. I think it's just 3 of these, right? Just like this. Nope, that's a lightning rod. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, and amethyst. Okay, I can do that. I'll show you my stockpile of amethyst. It's right here. Ow! I can still slip in though. Okay. So here's my amethyst I've been collecting. And then we can make a telescope. Aha, perfect. Okay, yes. Amazing. You may notice the TNT in there. Yes, this building, I'm sorry, it's gotta go. It's so bad. I do like the wheel. The wheel will stay. Probably not in that spot, but we will keep the wheel design. But the rest of the house, trash. That holy freaking Gigantor. Ugh. I do have a plan for this though. It's gonna be a diner. And this bridge is staying. That wheel is going to be moved down a little bit down the road, down the river. And then this house is getting exploded. Exploded. And we may or may not do that this episode. We'll see. What else? Did I do anything else? Oh, I made an ender. So we have a really good XP farm now. It's just the basic, you know, you've all seen it. The basic ender. What else? I think that's about it. But as I promised, guys, we are going to be doing... What was that noise? Huh. My nitwit is gone. What? I think I'm going crazy. But you see this, the watchtower here. Yes, well, I have planned to have 4 of them. So that's the northern watchtower. Let's see if we can see it. There's a brown block right there. That's a sign. I'm going to be putting the western watchtower right here. I will be putting... Where's the other? There it is. You see that block? That's a sign. The southern watchtower right there. Wait, no, that's not it actually. It's this one. That's a different sign. Southern watchtower will be right here on this little peak. And then the eastern watchtower will be right here on this snowy peak right there. And so what we're going to do is basically take this with the powers of Lightmatica, and you might be able to see it. Yep, you see the outline there? I've already got the blueprint up there. We're going to take this, plop it over there, plop it over there, plop it up there, and then we will have 4 watchtowers. So yeah, let's roll the tape, I guess. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the time lapses of those towers. That tower. Right there on the right. Actually, I can look at it. Yeah. That one. And there's something over there that would be spoilery for me to show you. So I'm going to try my best not to look that direction. Then there's that tower. You can barely just see it. Where's my spyglass? Right there. And I don't know if we're going to be able to see the other one. I don't think so because it's farther. Oh, you can see the top. You can see the top of it. Not looking that way because we've got surprises. But what I will look at is our board over here, okay? I got big plans for this city. Everything on here is stuff I have planned to make or already have made. So I'm just going to let you all look at this community board stuff. Apparently that's what I called it. And if there's anything not on here that you think would be a good addition to the city, be sure to let me know. Really quickly, I'm just going to go around and kind of tell you what my plans are. I'm going to try and be fast because there's a lot. But yeah, I have a bunch of signs everywhere. There's going to be an apothecary right here. I don't know if I had a reason for being specifically right here. I don't think I did, actually. Oh, you might have caught another glimpse. I'm going to probably blur it out, though, so you guys can't see it. Yeah, not yet, at least. Oh, actually, I can't look at the map. I forgot. There's spoilers on the map, too. You can't see that. Okay, so here, I mean, obviously you can see the roads. But right here in this... Oh, I forget. I can't look at that. In this little blocked out here area, there's going to be a park in front. What the... Who the heck? There's going to be a park, and then I believe right here is the library. And inside of the library, or connected to it, is going to be the schoolhouse. I think that'll be a cool idea. Over here, we have the butcher. And because up there on the hill there, where our cows currently are, that's going to be like a ranch or a free roam, free range something. It might not actually be on the hill. It might be over in... No, it'll probably be up on the hill. Down here, underneath here, it's going to be a llama breeder. Llama breeding area / stable. This little sector is going to be the armor smith / tanner. And then on this side is going to be the main blacksmith and the fletcher. So if you remember, that blacksmith right there is the apprentice smith. The one over here, he's going to have the big forge, the mega forge. And it's going to be usable too. I'm just going to blur it out because it's hard to not look over that direction. You can have a good glimpse of the tower though. Here in this sector is going to be a good general store by the tavern. Then over here, is a winery / grape vineyard. So the winery will go here, and then probably on the other side of the road will be a grape vineyard somewhere in this forest. I also forgot to mention, there's a sign over there somewhere. Hello? It's somewhere over there. There's going to be a cemetery in this forest. And then over here, what's over here? I don't remember. A carpenter, that's right. Because in this forest, over on this side, I believe it's on this sign, it's going to be a logger. In the middle of this forest is going to be like a logging camp area. So then the logs just come over there into the carpenter place. Then, oh, now you're going to get real spoilers. I'll blur it out. There's going to be a little pond / park area right here. Oh yeah, there's going to be outdoor seating for the tavern right here that I still need to make. There's going to be the llama guardian home somewhere over here. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with this. I still haven't figured out how the terraforming is going to go. But yeah, eventually that'll be here. Here, up on this little top area, there's going to be a bakery and a pet store / pet cafe, and an antique store. And then over here, executioner. Executioner's house is going to be down here, as well as the gallows and the guillotine and all that. And then in this area, this is going to be a nature preserve, basically. I believe that is most of what we're doing. I've already said that on this island, little island thing is going to be the inn. And then I'm going to have a water mill. I think I was going to have it on this little outcropping. And then maybe over somewhere along the shore, a fishing hut of some sort. And then obviously the castle will go up there. I think that's about it. Those are the plans I have right now. And then there's a village over that direction. And I'll just show you on the map. And this chunk area that happened when I changed the world over to large biomes. And it's a pretty small area and there's not any like super big mountains. So once I have a beacon, I'm going to go over here and manually fix the chunk area. And then there's going to be a little port town right here. So there's going to be lots of docks and piers and yeah, basically a port, shopping or trading area. And then if you go on this side, this is where this is going to be all farmland. All farmland. I'm super excited for that. So there's one more thing. Oh, there's one more thing I must show you. Actually, technically I've already done it, but for the sake of continuity, we're going to do this. So you all know this house over here. Oh, it's a mess. It's terrible. It is. I've never liked it really. And we're going to blow it up and make something else. Actually, the thing that we're making is already back there. That's why I'm not showing you. But we're going to blow it up And we're going to make this something a lot cooler. I don't really know. I think it was just a watermill house before, but it's going to be a old watchtower turned into a diner. And I think it's pretty cool. What we got already is pretty cool, I think. So I hope you enjoy the explosion and the time lapse to follow. And why did I think it was a good idea to make such a freaking large chimney? What the heck was I thinking? I don't have flint and steel on me. Dang it. I should have made it after all. Oh wait, is my bow flame? Oh, my bow's flame. I'll do bow activation. Yeah, I don't like this. It doesn't match the vibe of anything else. So I've pre-put TNT everywhere. I don't think there's anything in here. Nope. So I'm gonna blow it all up. Let's see. Let's put this one. Put it in front of the door. Oh, right there. And then I'll shoot it. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Let me get on top of this. All right. Building, you did not serve me well. I didn't use you ever, and you look so ugly. Goodbye. That actually did pretty good. Wow, I'm proud of that. That was amazing. I've been waiting to blow that up for so long. Yes. All right, guys, we have done a lot of building today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed all the time lapses, and if there's anything you think I could have done better with the time lapses, or really anything, let me know in the comments. I'm always trying to improve these videos and making them more enjoyable. But the diner, yes, this is so much better than the watermill we had here before. And just in case you didn't know, a lot of this building I did on stream on Twitch, and then I was also live streaming here on YouTube as well. And it's really fun because then I get to interact with you guys. You guys can give me ideas as I'm building, which is always really fun. And I think it makes building a lot better. It helps, I don't know, the ideas become better because it's more than just me thinking of them, I think. And yeah, I really like this area. Just got a little bar here, all the kegs, a sink. You know, all these flower pots are meant to be mugs, obviously. And I think it looks really good, really good. Then you come up the stairs, and there's even more seating for the diner over here, and even more seating. I really like this area, like this little dirt area, and then it gently slopes down. I wish there were dirt slabs because I would like to make this even more of a even a gentler slope down, but unfortunately we don't have dirt slabs. And then the rest of this is going to be like basically an inn, a giant motel, like a medieval motel. The rest of this little outcrop island peninsula, I don't even know what to call this. Yeah, let's go get a good look at the exterior from free cam here. I really like it. I think it turned out really good, and it is infinitely better than the watermill that we had here earlier. What I didn't do on camera is the interior. So this is an employee only entrance. You can come in, this is the kitchen, and there's a working stove. And this is one of my favorite things. I love the smoke coming out of the chimney because there's a campfire in there. Mojang, you need to add more stuff like this, more stuff that makes the world feel alive like that. Taking it back to the past, old style fridge, and then a bunch of cabinets. None of these actually have anything in them right now, but that doesn't really matter. And then I'm actually really happy with how this front piece turned out. So it's welcome to insert name. I'll get into more details about why it says insert name later. But you come in. I was gonna have a bell or something, but there's just too many like trapdoors and fence gates and doors. So when you pressed a button, it just flipped everything. But there's a little seating area. Someone would be here waiting if you have a reservation. And then you could, if you were waiting, you could sit at this couch. And then, so this first floor is all for the diner. But then, as is the theme in the rest of this kingdom here, people's houses are connected with their place of work. So upstairs is like where the person would live. Got a little library nook area. You can listen to some cat. Oh, the classic. This is a new painting that I've never seen before, so that's cool. I really like how they added a bunch more paintings. I just wish they added more sizes. Yeah, these you can interact with some of these bookshelves. Just a little seating area. I like it. And then a little bit of storage. And then you come up here. This is the bedroom. I'm not as pleased with how this turned out. I just didn't have any other ideas. So if you guys have any other ideas of what I could put, well, let's turn that down. What I could put up here. Wow, it's already so low. If you have any other ideas what I could put up here, this is supposed to be like a sleeping room, obviously bedroom. There's a little, whatever you call that. What is that called? Oh my gosh, my brain. Wardrobe, that's the one. And then also these are brand new paintings. I've never seen those before. And then got a little spyglass out. Because obviously the lore behind this is this thing used to be a watchtower, but like when people first settled here, they made this, but then eventually the kingdom grew and then they made that one, so this one became useless, and so they turned it into a diner. And so this is where like people would be like looking out, and you'd be able to like shoot arrows out there. What? Oh yeah, that's the back. You know, you can't really see it, so I'm just gonna flap that down. You can't see it really from in here. But yeah, so they would be like, they could shoot down through this door. If the people were shooting at them, they could close these. And so that just kind of stayed. So you can still close them, but there's a spyglass. So now the person who lives here can spy on his neighbors. Yep. That's about it, I think, actually. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas how I could improve this, be sure to leave it in the comments, or it might be easier if you go to Discord and like leave me a screenshot in the Discord. Which is also in the description below of how you can join the community Discord. I've had a ton of fun making this episode. It's taken a little bit of time, but I think it's gonna end up really good. And I'm excited to like be back in this world and be back building in Minecraft. So, and yeah, again, if you guys have any ideas for other things that we need to make, these are all the ideas I have of future builds that are gonna be in this area. The town's going to be just surrounding the llama sanctuary, so we got to fill in all this area around here. If you have any ideas that aren't on here, be sure to leave them in the comments as well. I'd love to get as many ideas as I can. And yeah, next episode, I'm hoping, so I kind of have to wait for either the replay mod or the flashback mod to update it to 1.21.6. But if that happens in a timely manner, next episode we'll be fighting the Wither, and we're going to be going on a rescue mission as well. Some of you may know what I'm referring to, and if not, you'll just have to wait. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this episode, I really appreciate if you leave a like and subscribe down below to catch when my future videos go live. I'm not going to make a schedule for these kind of videos. They're just going to be out and done when they're done. But hopefully I can get a few a month or so. But yeah, see you guys next time. next time.